And welcome back live here to Alvin Community College, Ruth Ryan Field, home of the Alvin Lady Dolphins. Game number 2 of the doubleheader coming up. As Lamar State with the win in game number 1, coming from behind in the 6th inning with 2 runs, 4-3 the victory to move to 27-22 on the season. That is a high water mark for the Lamar State Seahawks in program history as that pitch on the outside corner and up for ball 1 is Kayla Sheridan leading it off. We'll give you the order for the Lamar State Seahawks to open up here in the 1st inning. And we'll give you a schedule change for the Galveston series as the all-speed pitch up and away as a starting pitcher for the Lady Dolphins, Tabitha Barrett getting the start. Barrett, a sophomore out of Pasadena Memorial High School, the former Lady Maverick, as that curveball is lined softly to the shortstop ranging over. We've seen Malnisha Burton making a couple of good plays from her shortstop spot. 1 out in the inning. Nobody on. Here in the top half of the 1st, Lamar State played at 2 in the 1st inning of the opening game of this doubleheader. It'll bring up the second baseman, Bailey Souza. Takes a pitch over but low, ball 1. Sheridan in center field, Souza at second base, Hernandez in the circle. Alexis Perez at third base, the cleanup batter. Batting 5th will be Sierra Miller to shortstop. Swinging a line drive, left field side, left fielder coming over, but no play left as it's about 10 feet foul. 1-1 the count. Six-hitter Anissa Sanchez, a designated batter for the right fielder Clarissa Moreno. Batting 7th will be the catcher Bryn Pulcher. In the 8th spot will be the first baseman Brooke Wilhelm. And batting 9th will be Nicole Thorns. That ball almost hit Souza. They'll say no swing, ball 2. 2-1 the count to the right-handed hitting freshman from Barbers Hill. Nobody on, 1 away here in the top half of the 1st inning. Swinging a ground ball back up the middle of Barton. Takes a high hop. She'll throw it over to first base in plenty of time for the out. As the sophomore from West Columbia showing off the arm there. 2 outs in the inning and nobody on. It'll bring up the starting pitcher, Rebecca Hernandez. So the top 3 in the order, Sheridan in center, Souza at second, Hernandez in the circle. The middle 3, Perez at third, Miller at short, Sanchez the DH. And the bottom 3, Pulcher, the catcher, Wilhelm at first, and Thorne, the left fielder, as that ball, as usual, pulled left field side and third base side by Hernandez for strike 1. Does not get cheated and loves to wear out that line. It would be hard-pressed to find a hit where she has gone the opposite way of center field this year. Right-handed hitter against the right-handed sophomore Barrett. As the wind and the pitch popped up. Left fielder shielding her eyes will settle under and make the play as Zeros able to secure the 3rd out of the inning. So 3 up and 3 down to open up the 1st inning here for Lamar State. We go to the home half of the 1st and scoreless after 1/2 inning with Alvin coming to the plate back after this.
Max Bowl Port Arthur is family fun close to home. Fun for all ages with bowling, great food and drinks, and the hottest video games today. Come in for the best laser tag experience in town. Max Bowl is the perfect place for birthday parties or church and school events. Cosmic Bowl is every Friday and Saturday night with music videos and spectacular lighting. Max Bowl Port Arthur. Come join the party.
And back live here from Alvin Community College. We go to the home half of the 1st inning and the starting lineup for Rudy Cantu and the 14-23 Alvin Lady Dolphins coming in 6-13 in conference play. Denise Salinas, the right fielder, will lead it off. Batting 2nd will be Lisa Zaris, the left fielder. Batting 3rd will be the second baseman Manidra Burton. Batting cleanup will be the third baseman, or the shortstop Burton. And the cleanup batter will be the third baseman Haley Krolchek. In the 5th spot will be the first baseman Nicole DeLon. Batting 6th will be the designated batter Alicia Owens. Batting for the pitcher Tabitha Barrett. Batting 7th, the catcher Shelby Bagwell. In the 8th spot will be the center fielder Selena Valdez. And batting 9th will be the second baseman Hillary Jackson. So the top 3, Selena's in right, Zaris in left, Burton at short. The middle 3, Krolchek, the third baseman, DeLone at first, and Owens the designated batter. And the bottom three, Bagwell the catcher, Valdez the center fielder, and Jackson at second base. So nobody on, nobody out. We go to the bottom half of the first inning here from Alvin as a swing and a pop-up. Hernandez looking. Wilhelm ranging over will make the play for out number one. So quickly 1 up and 1 down here in the home half of the first inning. Lamar State wearing their road gray jerseys with the navy blue pants, the navy blue numbers and lettering, the white trim. And for Alvin, they are in their home red uniforms with the black pants. Showing bunt and offering, that should be a strike. As she turned to offer at the pitch and turned right into it, and they're going to give her first base. Oh, wow. Clearly looked like she was offering to try to bunt at that, and I don't think there's going to be a question from the Lamar State dugout, but why? Yeah, it's a tough way to get on first base, but it's a strike. I don't understand why there's not a question by Vance Edwards here or Casey Goodman. Sun on a now partly cloudy sky day as it's going to be a hit batter, and he had 2 of those in the first game for Alvin. So the first of this one has Zaris on at first base with 1 out. And it'll bring up Malnisha Burton. As that's a little bit of a pitch up in the zone there, call for a strike, and you can hear the angst of the Alvin faithful. No balls and 1 strike with 1 out. Has a pitch popped up, right field side, going back Thorne to the wall and back, and that's going to carry out of here. As Burton got a pitch up to drive and a 2-0 lead for the Lady Dolphins. So Burton there with a 2-run home run, which should have been a solo shot. First hit of the ball game for Alvin. And we'll see how Lamar State reacts. This is a game that means absolutely nothing now in the standings. So the 1-out, 2-run home run by Burton as Haley Krochek, the third baseman, steps to the plate. Lamar State will be the 3 seed. Swinging a curveball, fouled straight back. 1-1 the count with 1 out. So Aces Wild on the scoreboard. Krochek in the opening game has a fly ball to left, and Thorne chasing will not catch up with this. She'll turn first and hold there as Thorne doing a good job, and right now Hernandez not fooling anybody. Second consecutive hit, and the second hit of the ball game for Alvin. And Casey Goodman's going to take a quick stroll out there, and she is not happy with the way Hernandez is throwing right now. We'll come back live after this on PSN.
It's Truck Month, Southeast Texas, and the best deals can be found at your #1 Ram dealer.
And Mid-County has new 2016 Ram 2500 4-wheel drive Cruise for $34,500.
That price includes warranty forever.
Join the #1 team in Southeast Texas. Shop MidCountyDodge.com.
I would say the main reason that I started with Lamar State College Port Arthur was because it was close to home. I like that the classes are a lot smaller. Being that it's a smaller environment, teachers are able to do a lot more one-on-one. Recently, I just did a graphic design internship with a local ad agency. Really cool thing about that was I ended up landing a full-time position with them, and I have Lamar State College to thank for that.
Consider Lamar State College Port Arthur. Success is closer than you think.
Back live here from Alvin Community College, Ruth Ryan Field, as the rise pitch up and away. Runner on first base with 1 out. Alvin already with a 2-0 lead here. On consecutive hits, the home run by Burton, the blow right now, as that ball popped up right side. Wilhelm giving chase, but will run out of room. One and one the count with one out. So Alvin had a 3-2 lead in the opener. So that ball popped up to Souza as ranging in. Moreno's going to make the play. So we've seen a good job by the outfielders as that ball thrown away. I'm not sure what Moreno was doing there. No reason to make a throw behind the runner there to allow it to move up into scoring position on the E9. So the first error of the ball game for Lamar State. First error in the doubleheader by the Seahawks. But 2 outs in the inning. As the runner will move down to second base. That pitch misses up to Owen. Ball 1. Alicia Owens, the designated batter for the pitcher, Tabitha Barrett. Trying to add to a 2-0 Alvin lead as that pitch off the outside corner, ball 2. So 2-0 count with 2 outs. Hernandez trying to work her way out of the inning as a curveball. Grounded to Miller. She'll take the high hop to throw to first base. Nice play by Sierra Miller as she'll get the out at first on the 6-3 putout. That will do it for the Lady Dolphins as they pick up 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and they leave 1 runner on. We go to the second inning, and Lamar State batting down 2
The
from
rustic
Alvin.
Pine Tree Lodge on Taylor's Bayou in LaBelle serves up marvelous meals and wholesome family fun 6 days a week. On the weekends, kick up your heels to live music on the Pine Tree's gigantic patio. Enjoy some of the best seafood steaks and burgers in Southeast Texas while taking in the beauty of the bayou. The Miller family has spent over 30 years perfecting Pine Tree favorites like chicken fried steak, fried shrimp, and shrimp and grits. They also have a boat launch for all types of boating or fishing. The Pine Tree Lodge, where the road ends and the fun begins.
Veolia is the leading global provider of environmental solutions. By improving energy efficiency, better managing water and wastewater, and recovering resources from waste, we're supporting business and industry while protecting our Gulf Coast in a responsible way. And just like Port Arthur's Lamar State College, Veolia has a passion for excellence, helping more than 30,000 businesses and 550 communities with their environmental needs. Today, Veolia is resourcing the world for a better tomorrow. Learn more at veolianorthamerica.com.
Breakfast is the most important decision you'll ever make. Deals are made over bacon. Global trade runs on eggs. And when world peace happens, I'm pretty sure cinnamon rolls are going to have something to do with it. I have no idea what happens over yogurt, but we got that too. Oh, all day.
And back live here from Alvin, Texas. We go into the top half of the second inning. Alvin with a 2-run home run by Malnisha Burton and a 2-run lead. Both hits of the ball game belonging to Alvin in that home half of the first. As Anissa Sanchez takes ball 2, and looks like we're going to be along for another long ball game here in the nightcap. Sometimes these strike zones, these umpires just sort of baffle you. As the off-speed pitch call, ball 3, and those are 3 pretty good pitches right there by the starter Barrett, and she's wondering where she's got to throw one to get a strike right now. Now takes a step out and gets Jackson to come over and talk to her for a second. 3-0 count. Sanchez should be taking all the way here. Takes a pitch right across the heart of the plate for strike 1. 3-1 the count with nobody out as Sierra Miller waits on deck. In fact, this is Alexis Perez, the number 4 hitter up, the third baseman. As Perez takes ball 2, or strike 2, to fill it up at 3-2. Right-handed hitter against the right-handed pitcher Barrett. Has a swing and a pop foul third base side coming over, but no play left for the third baseman Krolchek. Bagwell behind the plate. DeLone at first base. Jackson at second. Burton at short and Krolchek at third. In the outfield, Valdez in center. Salinas in right. Flanked in left by Zeros. the 9 defensively on the card with Barrett in the circle. As the off-speed pitch, line towards center field and back. This ball carrying, and this ball is going to be out of here. As Perez got a pitch up, that's number 17 on the season. And that ball just rode out of here. The wind has completely died, so it made it a little bit easier for that ball to carry over. That's our second home run of the game after not having anything in the first of this doubleheader. And it's a 2-1 ball game. So it puts Lamar State on the board. And we saw Sierra Miller and Perez go back-to-back on Monday in game 2, or in game 1 of the doubleheader at San Jacinto. So the first hit of the ball game for Lamar State plates a run. As Miller takes a pitch low and inside for ball 1. Some cloud cover overhead now. As off-speed pitch grounded shortstop Burton. Time to get it over, but it's going to be a stretch, and the first baseman not holding the bag, so it'll be an E6. So the first error of the ball game on the Lady Dolphins. Puts the tying run on base with good speed and Sierra Miller. Burton had time, but the throw sailed toward the home plate side of first base, and DeLone could not hold the bag. As the infield in tight on Sanchez, who's bunting, trying to move the runner along. Fouls it back to the screen for strike 1. So Lamar State with the tying run on base here in the second. Each team has hit a home run. Each team has committed an error, something we did not have happen in that opening game of the doubleheader. Lamar State winning 4-3 and 7. So fly ball down the left field side, just foul, as it'll fall about 3 feet foul. So an 0-2 count on the freshman from Corpus Christi Moody High School. As Anissa Sanchez back up in there from the right side. As Barrett ready, throws it in the dirt. And the home plate, what is the home plate umpire doing? That maybe have to be called a dead ball, as the home plate umpire tried to grab it with a runner home base. What is he thinking? Ball that gets away from the catcher, Bagwell. And I don't think the home plate umpire touching it affected it. It'll be a wild pitch. 1-2 now the count on Sanchez. As that pitch lined but foul past Casey Goodman at third base. So the count holds at 1-2, but what do? You just can't have an umpire putting, it's a ball in play. Why aren't you touching it? It would have been more interesting if he'd have called it and rifled it back to the pitcher and kept the ball in play. As a pitch inside out swing, Sanchez will do her job and move the tying run over to third base. So a productive at-bat right there by Anissa Sanchez. So the fielder's choice will go from 4-3. So 1 out in the inning. And now the tying run 60 feet away for Bryn Pulcher. As a right-handed hitting catcher, off-speed pitch fouled straight back to the screen for strike 1. Pulcher in the opener. Had a hit and a walk. She was officially 1 for 2. As she grounded out to third to close out the first inning. Showing bunt. Squeeze was on. Run will score on the sacrifice. And a perfect play right there as Pulcher laid the bunt down. And in fact, they'll say Miller left third too early. And so it'll be a double play. What? And Vance Edwards talking to the first base umpire. And so Miller leaving early on the squeeze play. It's going to be 5 unassisted on the putout. 2 outs now in the inning as the tying run off base now. And basically, I guess it's considered no pitch. Or now 1-1 count as that's a ball. So it counted as a strike. I'm not sure how they got that Sierra Miller left early there. As the wind and the pitch. In tight at the shoulder. 2 balls and 1 strike to count on Pulcher. So just a mistake, a base running mistake that Lamar State loses a base runner there to tie this one up. As the off-speed pitch in the dirt for ball 3. 3-1 the count. As the wind and the off-speed pitch right over the inside corner fills it up at 3-2. So Pulcher has gone full now, 3-2 with 2 outs. As Pulcher back up in there swinging a fly ball to left, third base side, and that ball will go foul and out of play. Count holding at 3-2. Remind you, Seahawks on the seawall, May 6th, 2016, 5K run walk presented by Prompt 2 Immediate Care, beginning at 7 p.m. from 1800 Lakeshore Drive in Port Arthur. Ground ball third base side, but pulled just foul outside the third base bag. It's a chip time event. You can register at secure.cajuntiming.com to get your entry form in. Remind you that Seahawks on the seawall, May 6, 2016 at 7 p.m. Has a swing and a liner, third base side, and they'll drop in for a base hit as Pulcher able to serve it out there. We'll see if they have a courtesy runner for Pulcher here early in the game. And as usually happens, you lose that base runner and a base hit to follow. So a couple of hits and a throwing error. So the tying run now at first base with Brooke Wilhelm stepping to the plate. Wilhelm with a 1-for-3 day in the opener. Just missed getting a double in her opening at-bat on a ball pulled down the line. 1 ball and no strikes. The sophomore from Deweyville High School stepping up in there. As that pitch over the inside corner. 1-1 the count. Pulcher on at first with 2 away. Outfield playing straight away. As Wilhelm takes a pitch low and outside. And you feel for Wilhelm. She has been hitting in some tough hitters' lucks. Pitchers have really pitched well to her, and she's had to try to hit pitchers' pitches. That pitch will float in on the curveball tight for a 3-1 count. Right now, Barrett has lost a little bit of the strike zone here. So the pitch over will fill it up 3-2. So the runner will be on the move with the pitch from first base as the wind. Swinging a ground ball to first base. This will be easy. It bobbled briefly, but Galone will take it to the bag. So Lamar State gets a run on the home run by Perez. They lose the tying run at third base, trying to get the suicide or the safety squeeze. And the fielder's choice, 3 unassisted, will close out the top half of the second inning. So a run on 2 hits. Lamar State leaves 1. We go to the bottom half of the second. It's a 2-1 ball game back after this.
You know the first thing people say after trying Raising Cane's premium, fresh, never-ever frozen chicken fingers? Served with extra long crinkle-cut fries, made fresh daily cane sauce, and grilled Texas toast? They say, "Where have you been all my life?" To which our chicken fingers don't reply because, well, chicken fingers can't talk. Raising Cane's. One love.
When I decided to come back to Lamar State College, Port Arthur, I took theater and I fell in love with everything. The department, we created a family here, and it truly helped me decide what I wanted to do with my life. All of the professors are behind you. They are rooting for your success. They'll give you every opportunity that you have. I love it here. It is a fantastic place to get started.
Lamar State College, Port Arthur. Success is closer than you think.
First pitch swinging for the leadoff batter, Shelby Bagwell. She lines a double to the gap with the scoreboard in right center field. So a run as a throw to first base with Souza covering, and the runner will move over to third base on the play. So it works as good as a sacrifice there. One out now in the inning as over at third base is Bagwell. Fielder's choice will go from 5-3, and Perez never looked the runner back and had plenty of time, though, to get the throw over, but it goes 5-4 with Souza covering to get Valdez. So Jackson now coming up with one out. Takes a pitch in tight for ball one. Alvin trying to counter the run in the top half of the inning for Lamar State. A 2-1 Lady Dolphin lead. Swinging a pop-up. Souza ranging back, but this is going to drop in for a base hit, as Jackson just got enough of that to fist it over the infield. And so Alvin extends back out to a 2-run lead. Now 3-1, as Jackson gets the RBI single, her first hit of the day. Fourth hit of the ball game for Alvin. So with one out, it'll bring up Denise Salinas, the top of the order, as she popped up to first base her first time up. And Polcher right now having a conversation with Hernandez, who is struggling a little bit with her control inside the strike zone. Salinas, the sophomore out of Dickinson High School, about 15 minutes away here from the Alvin campus. Right-handed hitter up there against Hernandez, who has given up 3 in the first inning and a third. There's a pitch over the inside corner for strike one. That was more of a purpose pitch right there by Hernandez. She muscled up on that one. No balls and 1 strike with 1 out. Alvin 3-1 lead. 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for Alvin. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error for Lamar State, as that ball fouled off at the plate by Salinas. Falls behind the count 0-2. As the pitch grounded, Miller with the short hop. They'll go to short way for 1. No play left to first base as Salinas with speed will beat the wrap at first base. So the fielder's choice will go 6-4 on the putout. 2 outs now in the inning as Salinas safe at first. As we'll bring out the left fielder, Lisa Zaris. She was hit by a pitch her first time up, came around to score on the 2-run home run by Burton on a pitch that she should have been called for strike 1. Ball lace foul third base side. 1-1 the count. Saris, the left-handed hitter, back up in there showing bunt. Coming to get it, Perez. Bobbles, and it'll be an infield hit after the bobble. And Zaris caught Perez back and could not make the play. So the third hit of the inning. Fifth hit of the ball game for the Lady Dolphins. Puts a runner in scoring position now with 2 outs. And I'll bring up Malnisha Burton out of West Columbia, who homered her last time up. And they say a pitch on the outside corner for a strike. So no balls and 1 strike. Off-speed pitch stays up. 1-1 the count. As Burton is a powerful right-handed hitting shortstop. As Hernandez overthrew that pitch off the outside corner, so falling behind 2-1 now the count. A runner scoring position down at second and good speed in Salinas. Zaris on at first base with good speed. Swinging a pop foul past Rudy Cantu at third base. Evens it up at 2-2 with 2 away in the inning. Alvin with a run here has countered the Perez home run in the top of the inning for Lamar State. As the wind by Perez by Hernandez. They're going to send the runner from third. And late getting to it is Thorne out in left field. Did not come up throwing, and a run's going to come home. So Burton with her third RBI of the ball game and now a 4-1 lead. And right now, Lamar State playing like this is a game that does not mean anything because it does not mean anything.
Come on, Haley.
As a pitch inside corner and low to Krolchek. She had a base hit her first time up. 1 ball and no strikes. 4-1 Alvin lead. Has a pitch popped up. Souza will range in to make the play, and that will do it for Alvin, but they played a pair. On 3 hits, they leave 2 on base. And after 2 complete here from Alvin Community College, it's a 4-1 Alvin lead. Back after this timeout on PSN Sports.
In today's tough times, you need an economic advisor you can trust to be there looking out for your financial future. Edward Jones Investments representative Robert Sitton is that ally to help steer you down life's winding path as you grow older and your financial needs change. Whether you're an individual looking for stock market advice, newlywed setting up for a rainy day nest egg, getting an early start on saving for your child's college tuition, or is it time to set up that 401k retirement fund? Let Robert Sitton give you the financial knowledge to make sound decisions with your investment dollar. Located conveniently in the Humble Atascocita area, you can stop by the local office at 18455 West Lake Houston Parkway in Suite 150 or give them a call at 281-812-2714. You can also go online and get more information at www.edwardjones.com. Edward Jones and Robert Sitton, making sense out of investing for you.
It's Truck Month, Southeast Texas, and the best deals can be found at your #1 Ram dealer.
And Mid-County has new 2016 Ram 2500 four-wheel drive Cruze for $34,500.
That price includes warranty forever.
Join the #1 team in Southeast Texas. Shop MidCountyDodge.com.
And back live here from Alvin Community College, Ruth Ryan Field. We go into the top half of the third inning. Nobody on, nobody out. A 4-1 Alvin lead as lining up the middle is Nicole Thorne's going to get the base hit. And she served that one out there towards center field. So hitting has not been a problem for either of these teams so far in the ball game. It's a 4-1 lead. That is the third hit of the ball game for Lamar State. And brings up the top of the order Kayla Sheridan. So we'll see if Lamar State can get something going here. They had the tying run erased in the top of the second inning. As Sheridan showing bunt, trying to work it past Krolchek. and fouls it off for strike one. Saw Krolchek playing back and trying to get an infield hit there to get the first two runners on. Bailey Souza, the second baseman, waiting on deck. Infield playing in at first and third as that pitch slides off the outside corner. 1-1 the count. Four runs, 6 hits, 1 error for Alvin. 1 run, 3 hits, and 1 error for Lamar State. Swinging a foul back. Sheridan, not a good cut of the pitch up in the zone. 1-2 the count. Schedule reminder tomorrow. Series that was a doubleheader scheduled for Galveston College and Lady Whitecap Field. As the off-speed pitch, third base side, they'll go short way for the out there as they'll get Thorne. Nice play made by Krolchek moving to her left as she'll hit Jackson in stride. And right now Alvin making some defensive plays as Sheridan will reach first base on the fielder's choice that will go 5-4 to retire Thorne. 1 out in the inning as Souza laces that one foul on the pitch up in the zone. No balls and 1 strike. So the doubleheader originally scheduled for tomorrow at 1 and 3 was moved to Monday because of the extended week out for Lamar State with the extra games. But now with the doubleheader canceled with LSU Eunice, they'll try to get everything over and done with tomorrow as the off-speed pitch low and inside, 1-1. So they will go to San Jacinto South where they played on Monday because umpires were not available to come here at Alvin to play the doubleheader. With rain expected, as the ball flied out to right field side and Susan not able to move the runner along. As Sheridan will hold on at first base, so they will play at 5 and 7 tomorrow here on the network to close out the regular season against Galveston College. And that will follow up a pair of games. If memory serves, it will be San Jacinto playing Laredo tomorrow in a pair of games to close out the trip for Laredo up from the Valley. So 2 outs now as Rebecca Hernandez tries to help her own cause. Takes a pitch low and outside as Sheridan. The throw down is going to be way late on the stolen base. So ball 1 to Rebecca Hernandez. So it puts Sheridan in scoring position, takes off the force. Hernandez, who loves to pull the ball. Swinging a pop-up, left field side. Left fielder shielding her eyes and coming over toward the line as Zeros will make the play, and that will do it for Lamar State here in the top half of the third inning. A hit, a runner left. 4-1 lead for Alvin. We go to the home half of the third inning back after this.
Veolia is the leading global provider of environmental solutions. By improving energy efficiency, better managing water and wastewater, and recovering resources from waste, we're supporting business and industry while protecting our Gulf Coast in a responsible way. And just like Port Arthur's Lamar State College, Veolia has a passion for excellence, helping more than 30,000 businesses and 550 communities with their environmental needs. Today, Veolia is resourcing the world for a better tomorrow. Learn more at veolianorthamerica.com.
I chose surgical technology at Lamar State College, Port Arthur, because it was closer to home and is the only campus in the surrounding area where you can get a surgical technology degree. The surgical technology program also has a 100% passing rate for the last 3 years with their students on the national board. When you leave from Lamar State College, Port Arthur, you're going to have a degree where you can pursue any career that you choose.
Lamar State College, Port Arthur. Success is closer than you think.
It's Truck Month, Southeast Texas, and the best deals can be found at your #1 Ram dealer.
That's right, Mid-County has new 2016 Ram starting at $19,900.
That price includes warranty forever.
Join the #1 team in Southeast Texas. Shop MidCountyDodge.com.
And back live here from Ruth Ryan Field in Alvin, Texas. Pop up, left field side. Thorne shielding her eyes, ranging over. Sheridan now will take over and make the play on the long fly out by DeLone, about 10 feet short of the warning track, about 200 feet away. One out in the inning as it'll bring up Alicia Owens. DeLone now 0 for 2 with a pair of fly ball outs. As Owens grounded out to short her first time up, 0 for 1. Swinging a ground ball back to Hernandez. She'll make easy work of out number 2. So 2 outs, nobody on. 1-3 on the put out for the second out of the inning. And so it'll bring up the 7-hitter Shelby Bagwell, who doubled and scored back in the second inning. No balls and 1 strike as that ball tied her up on the hands. Right-handed hitter against the right-handed pitcher, swinging a pop-up, first base side, now 0-2 the count. And really the only glitch of the season for Hernandez, other than the Tyler shellackings we've seen both of the pitchers take. Line drive's going to drop into the gap, could be 2 once again. Sheridan will catch up with it at the wall, and turning second and heading to third, and Souza drops the ball. It's going to be a triple. And just another badly played ball from the outfield defensively by Lamar State in this game. That'll be hit number 7 of the ball game for the Lady Dolphins, trying to add to the lead. As Bagwell, her second consecutive extra base hit. As they'll bring up Selena Valdez, who grounded to the third baseman her first time up, takes a pitch somewhere that was not a strike. So 1 ball and no strikes. The ground ball to short. Miller to the backhand side to throw across the diamond in time. Will make the play. And that will do it for Alvin on the 6-3 fielder's choice. No runs a hit. A runner left. It's a 4-1 Alvin lead as we head to the top half of the 4th inning. Lamar State with work to do. Coming back live here on PSN Sports back after this.
I come to the neighborhood Walmart a lot. It's a grocery store, but without all the other household items, so you're getting exactly what you need at a lower price.
It's a lot quicker to flow through the aisles. I find the prices are unbeatable. I'm here all the time for everything, produce, vegetables.
I work full time. I have 2 children. I'm on the go constantly. So having affordable products to buy for our children is priceless.
I have a family of 4, so every penny counts.
Every minute counts when you're trying to get the kids home and then, ready for school the next day.
The biggest thing with this place is it's very convenient. I enjoy shopping here.
When I decided to come back to Lamar State College, Port Arthur, I took theater and I fell in love with everything. The department, we created a family here, and it truly helped me decide what I wanted to do with my life. All of the professors are behind you. They are rooting for your success. They'll give you every opportunity that you have. I love it here. It is a fantastic place to get started.
Lamar State College, Port Arthur. Success is closer than you think.
And back live here from Alvin Community College in Alvin, Texas. Ruth Ryan Field, the home of the Alvin Lady Dolphins. We play into the top half of the 4th inning. Lamar State down 3 as Lexi Perez takes a pitch and looks at the home plate umpire in disbelief for strike 1. Nobody on, nobody out. As Lamar State down 3. As a pitch over the inside corner and low, 1-1 the count. And there's nothing been called a strike over the inside half of the plate so far by this home plate umpire. And the umpire behind the plate did not do justice to himself in the first game. As the off-speed pitch up and in, ball 2. Perez, who homered for the only run of the ball game so far for Lamar State, her first time up, home run number 16 of the season. And RBI number 59 as that off-speed pitch. That's ball 3. Did not miss by much. And Perez did not offer at it. 3-1 the count with nobody out and nobody on. Sierra Miller waiting on deck. Has the pitch over the inside corner at the belt. 3-2 the count. As a right-handed hitting third baseman, freshman from Corpus Christi Flower Bluff High School. Swinging a fly ball, pulled foul, but not hit overly hard that time by Perez. Had an infield hit and a run scored in the opening game of the doubleheader. Was 1 for 3. Has the wind and the pitch by Tabitha Barrett, pulled foul. Count holding at 3-2. Lamar State in their gray jerseys with the navy blue pants, navy blue numbers, and lettering as a ball pulled just foul as Perez trying to hang in there on the pitch on the line. A long at-bat here by Lexi Perez. And right now probably is going to be your all-region third baseman. Leading the conference in home runs and RBIs. And that ball, as Barrett was not going to give in, a walk. So a very well-earned walk, the first issued of the ball game by Barrett. So to bring up Sierra Miller. Was Sanchez at first. Miller with the squeeze play on was called out at third base. And looks like we'll have a pinch runner, Taryn Huff, will run at first base for Lexi Perez. And you have a little flexibility with the lineup here in the second game because it is basically an exhibition for Lamar State. All they're trying to do is improve the record now with their historic numbers they have with the above 500 in conference and also the above 500 on the season. So Huff, the freshman from Hardin Jefferson, they call that a strike over the inside corner, and Miller walks away in disbelief. No balls and 1 strike to Miller. That ball pulled foul. Quickly down in the count, 0-2. Huff, very good speed at first base for the freshman utility player. Has not gotten a huge amount of playing time so far for the team. She's played some in right field. Has a pitch, popped up third base side. Third baseman giving a look, but Krolchek with no play left. Count holding at 0-2. Anissa Sanchez, the designated batter for the pitcher, or for the right fielder, Calissa Moreno, waiting on deck. As a pitch, serve right field side, but it'll be easy for the right fielder as that ball off the end of the bat as Salinas will make the play. 1 out here in the 4th. As Huff holds on at first base. As Sanchez to the plate. Swinging a line drive past Krolchek. It'll drop in for a base hit. Huff will stop at second base on hit number 4 for the Seahawks. So 2 on with 1 out. As Bryn Pulcher will step to the plate. Pulcher hit her first time up. After the play that retired Miller at third base as she takes a curveball for strike 1. Right-handed hitting sophomore catcher out of Goose Creek Memorial High School in Baytown. Has a pitch line toward left field. Left fielder now having to sprint back. Will make the play. That ball sounded like it was going to carry a little bit better off the bat. As Pulcher flies out to the left fielder, Zeros. 2 outs now in the inning. As it'll bring up Brooke Wilhelm, trying to get something out of the inning for Lamar State. Neither team has had a problem getting traffic since the first inning. Lamar State went 3 up and 3 down. They have had runners on base, but only 1 run to show for it as Wilhelm, the high hopper to first base. It's fair, and it'll be easy for the first baseman as DeLong takes it to the bag for the 3 unassisted fielder's choice put out, and that will take care of Lamar State here in the top half of the 4th inning. No runs, a hit, 2 runners left on base. 4-1 Alvin the lead as we go to the bottom half of the 4th. Coming back live after this on PSN.
You know the first thing people say after trying Raising Cane's premium, fresh, never-ever frozen chicken fingers? Served with extra long crinkle-cut fries, made fresh daily cane sauce, and grilled Texas toast? They say, "Where have you been all my life?" To which our chicken fingers don't reply because, well, chicken fingers can't talk. Raising Cane's. One love.
It's Truck Month, Southeast Texas, and the best deals can be found at your #1 Ram dealer.
And Mid-County has new 2016 Ram 2500 4-wheel drive Cruise for $34,500.
That price includes warranty forever.
Join the #1 team in Southeast Texas. Shop MidCountyDodge.com.
I would say the main reason that I started with Lamar State College Port Arthur was because it was close to home. I like that the classes are a lot smaller. Being that it's a smaller environment, teachers are able to do a lot more one-on-one. Recently, I just did a graphic design internship with a local ad agency. Really cool thing about that was I ended up landing a full-time position with them, and I have Lamar State College to thank for that.
Consider Lamar State College Port Arthur. Success is closer than you think.
In today's tough times, you need an economic advisor you can trust to be there looking out for your financial future. Edward Jones Investments representative Robert Sitton is that ally to help steer you down life's winding path as you grow older and your financial needs change. Whether you're an individual looking for stock market advice, newlywed setting up for a rainy day nest egg, getting an early start on saving for your child's college tuition, or is it time to set up that 401k retirement fund? Let Robert Sitton give you the financial knowledge to make sound decisions with your investment dollar. Located conveniently in the Humble Atascocita area, you can stop by the local office at 18455 West Lake Houston Parkway.
And back live here as Jackson first pitch swinging pops out to the pitcher Hernandez right on the line. So we'll call it a fair ball, out #1. So 1 pitch, 1 out as we go back to the top of the order. Denise Salinas pops it foul, third base side over the Lamar State dugout, out of play. Nobody on, 1 out. Alvin with a 4-1 lead as Lamar State not able with traffic the last 2 innings to come any closer. Alvin trying to get a split of the doubleheader as Hernandez put that one in the dirt as soon as it left her hand. 1-1 the count. So remind you the Galveston Makeup Series, which was originally scheduled for the Island tomorrow, that was moved to Monday, but weather is going to force that thing back to Saturday, was going to be scheduled for here, but they can't get umpires to come down here to Alvin, so a 2-1 count now, so we'll move this to San Jacinto to follow up the doubleheader there between San Jac and one of the Valley teams. We presume it's Laredo tomorrow. Has a swing and a ground ball. Salinas as coming up with the arm there. Miller to throw it across for the 6-3 put out. 0 for 3 now for the leadoff hitter Salinas, and that's 2 outs in the inning with nobody on. Standings in Region 14. Tyler still running away with the North. It's well over and done with there going into the final week. Swinging a ground ball, Miller, short hop. Next play, throws over to get Laros sprinting down the line in time. So another 6-3 put out and 3 up, 3 down for Alvin. As it remains a 4-1 lead for the Lady Dolphins. Coming back live after this on PSN.
Located in the heart of Conroe, Don Peak Motor Company is your place for the real, genuine hometown deal. Whether you need a car, truck, or SUV, fast and easy credit terms are available on the cleanest pre-owned vehicles around. Go by and see the gang at Don Peak Motor Company, located in downtown Conroe at 128 Fraser, 2 blocks south of Highway 105. Or call Mark or Barbara on their toll-free line at 936-441-2111. Don Peak Motor Company, your hometown pre-owned vehicle dealer.
Max Bowl Port Arthur is family fun close to home. Fun for all ages with bowling, great food and drinks, and the hottest video games today. Come in for the best laser tag experience in town. Max Bowl is the perfect place for birthday parties or church and school events. Cosmic Bowl is every Friday and Saturday night with music videos and spectacular lighting. Max Bowl Port Arthur. Come join the party.
And back live here from Alvin Community College. We go into the top half of the 5th inning as a ground ball pulled toward the hole, but Jackson able to make the backhanded play, and she'll underhand toss it over to first base in time for the out. So 1 out here in the top of the 5th as it'll bring up the top of the order, Kayla Sheridan. 4-3 on that put out. Slowly grounded. Third baseman coming over with Jackson covering and Sheridan down quickly. And so basically 2 pitches and 2 outs here. 5-4 on the put out with the second baseman Jackson to cover the bag.
2 down, ladies.
So to bring up Bailey Souza, freshman from Barbers Hill. 2 away in the inning as a ground ball by Souza. Burton will make it easy. She'll throw it to first base in time, and that'll do it. 6-3 on the put out. And right now, Alvin cruising with a 4-1 lead. Will go to the bottom half of the 5th inning from Alvin. Back after this on PSN.
Need t-shirts from 1 to 100,000. Tyler Screen Printing.
No job too small.
Or too large. Need banners, trophies, awards, vinyl stickers? Tyler Screen Printing. Want the option to design your t-shirt online? Tyler Screen Printing has got you covered with 2 locations. Tyler Screen Printing, conveniently located at 1321 South Beckham in Tyler, or visit Athens Screen Printing in Athens. Call today, 903-630-7124. That's 903-630-7124. Online at tylerscreen.com.
And speaking of Tyler,
you know the first thing,
Lady Apaches right now running away with the conference, but it all starts anew on August 28th, and everybody will be 0-0 with the 8 teams heading into the tournament in the North. Tyler 22-0. They are 48-1 on the season with a 32-game winning streak right now. They are 15-7 for Angelina. They are 2 games up in the win column right now, tied with Navarro in the loss column for a 1-game lead in second place. Paris coming in at third place right now with a 2-game or a 2.5 game or 1.5 game lead, over Trinity Valley, trying to work their way into the playoffs. 12-9 for Paris and 11-11 for Trinity Valley. And in the South, Galveston right now with a 3-game lead at 17-1. So still 6 games to play for Galveston have to make up, so they're trying to get their schedule completely done. Their games still matter right now with Blinn at 14-4, so still some work to do right there, as Burton will lead it off for the Alvin Lady Dolphins here in the home half of the 5th inning. Nobody on, nobody out. A 1-ball, no strike count. 14-4 for Blinn. Right now, Lamar State with a 13-7 record, now 14-7 with the win earlier. And San Jacinto South with an 8-10 record and cannot catch Lamar State for third place, so that is solidified there. Lamar State will at least be the 3 seed as a ball in tight for ball 2. Burton takes a pitch on the outside corner. Had to wait for the home plate umpire to throw the right arm up there. 2-1 the count. Right-handed hitting shortstop out of West Columbia High School in Columbia, Texas. Swing and a miss at a rise pitch, and good speed on that one by Hernandez with late movement. So Burton, Krolchek, the third baseman, and DeLone, the first baseman, doing the inning. As the right-handed hitter, the difference maker in the ball game right now, her 2-run home run in the first as the off-speed pitch. 3-2 the count now as it goes full. Drove home Zaris ahead of her, and right now the difference in this game with a 4-1 lead. Has a swing and a ball fouled back straight to the screen. Count holding at 3-2. 2 in the first for Alvin. Perez with the home run in the second to make it 2-1. Lamar State had the tying run at third base that was erased when Miller left early on the squeeze play, and she would have scored easily. Swinging a fly ball, pulled foul though. About 20 feet foul as Thornton gave chase, but no play left. Count holding at 3-2. Alvin countered with 2 in the bottom half of the second to give us our 4-1 game right now. Lamar State's had some traffic, but not able to capitalize. Swing and a miss. Nice curveball there by Hernandez. And Hernandez, who picked up the 2-1 victory in game 2 of the doubleheader. And really the blemish, other than the title games we talked about it earlier, was that 7-run output after getting the first out of the 7th inning against LSU Eunice, a team that's 41-2 on the season. Pop fly to center field. Sheridan will range over to make the play off of the Krolchek bat. So 2 outs in the inning with nobody on. As Krolchek just not able to get enough of that one to drive it out of here. And the wind blowing in slightly from center field. 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th. As the first baseman, Nicole DeLone, to the plate. Takes ball 1 ball and no strikes as it's up and in. As the wind by Hernandez and the pitch over the inside corner at the belt, 1-1. Nobody on. 2 away is DeLone. Takes a pitch across the heart of the plate at the letters. 1-2 the count now. 2 outs in the inning as Hernandez looking for her second consecutive 1-2-3 inning, swing and a miss, and that will do it. A pair of strikeouts in the inning for Hernandez. Her first 2 of the ball game, and Alvin goes down in order. That'll do it for the Lady Dolphins. A 4-1 lead here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Coming back live after this on PSN.
It's Truck Month, Southeast Texas, and the best deals can be found at your #1 Ram dealer.
That's right. Mid-County has new 2016 Ram starting at $19,900.
That price includes warranty forever.
Join the #1 team in Southeast Texas. Shop MidCountyDodge.com.
Veolia is the leading global provider of environmental solutions. By improving energy efficiency, better managing water and wastewater, and recovering resources from waste, we're supporting business and industry while protecting our Gulf Coast in a responsible way. And just like Port Arthur's Lamar State College, Veolia has a passion for excellence, helping more than 30,000 businesses and 550 communities with their environmental needs. Today, Veolia is resourcing the world for a better tomorrow. Learn more at veolianorthamerica.com.
Everything in the Lone Star State is big. Now your Texas State Farm agents are offering Texas-size auto insurance discounts up to 40%. Visit one of the 1,400 State Farm agents in Texas and let one of them tell you about auto insurance discounts. See a Good Neighbor State Farm agent today to see how switching to State Farm for Texas-size auto insurance discounts up to 40% can lead to Texas-size discounts for you.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is
Discounts only apply to certain coverages.
And Hernandez is going to beat the wrap as she lays down the bunt and gets on first base, trying to get something started here for the Seahawks. That is the 5th hit of the ball game for Lamar State. They have been out-hit 7-5 and been outscored 4-1. And that is San Jacinto and Laredo playing tomorrow in the first half of that doubleheader prior as Hernandez going to tag up, and she's going to be safe in the back door. Just a great slide by Hernandez. Took a huge risk to try to get in there. Sorry, folks, there's nothing to appeal there. She did not leave early, and if this is called right, Hernandez will be down at second base on just a great slide play. As I think that's the question right now by Rudy Cantu, and there's nobody really will have an angle where the second base umpire is. We ran into this problem over at LSU Eunice with a home plate umpire trying to make a call that he could not physically call if he's running his mechanics right. So a runner at second base now with one out. On the fly out to right or left fielder, Zeros. As Perez just missed driving out, here's Miller to the plate. Almost got hit on that lead shoulder. 1 ball and no strikes. And Miller would love to get on base here ahead of Anissa Sanchez waiting on deck. So Lamar State trying to chip away at this lead with a runner at second base and one out. As Miller takes the pitch over the inside corner and low. 2-0 the count. And right now should be very patient with the pitcher Tabitha Barrett working in her 6th inning here. Lamar State was in a similar situation in the game 1, down 1, 3-2 with 6 outs left. Pitch right across the heart of the plate for strike 1. Home plate umpire not in any hurry to put that right arm up there. 2-1 count to the right-handed hitting shortstop, the sophomore from Baytown Lee. Homered on Monday in game 2 against San Jacinto. Swinging a line drive, pulled foul though, as it left the trademark. 2-2 the count. Has the line and the pitch, Miller. Pop up left field side once again. Zaris is going to make this look easy as they continue to try to work that side, and nothing's falling in. 2 outs now in the inning as Hernandez will stay at second base for Anissa Sanchez. Lamar State with the win in the earlier game, securing 3rd place. Has a slow grounder. Easy play for Burton across the diamond, and she'll get the 6-3 put out. On the fielder's choice, and that will take care of Lamar State. They get a hit, strand a runner, 4-1 lead for Alvin. We come back live after this on PSNSports.com.
It's Truck Month, Southeast Texas, and the best deals can be found at your #1 Ram dealer.
And Mid-County has new 2016 Ram 2500 4-wheel drive Cruze for $34,500.
That price includes warranty forever.
Join the #1 team in Southeast Texas. Shop MidCountyDodge.com.
It's Truck Month, Southeast Texas, and the best deals can be found at your #1 Ram dealer.
That's right, Mid-County has new 2016 Ram starting at $19,900.
That price includes warranty forever.
Join the #1 team in Southeast Texas. Shop MidCountyDodge.com.
I chose surgical technology at Lamar State College, Port Arthur, because it was closer to home and is the only campus in the surrounding area where you can get a surgical technology degree. The surgical technology program also has a 100% passing rate for the last 3 years with their students on the national board. When you leave from Lamar State College, Port Arthur, you're going to have a degree where you can pursue any career that you choose.
Lamar State College, Port Arthur. Success is closer than you think.
Max Bowl Port Arthur is family fun close to home. Fun for all ages with bowling, great food and drinks, and the hottest video games today. Come in for the best laser tag experience in town. Max Bowl is the perfect place for birthday parties or church and school events. Cosmic Bowl is every Friday and Saturday night with music videos and spectacular lighting. Max Bowl Port Arthur. Come join the party.
I come to the neighborhood Walmart a lot. It's a grocery store, but without all the other household items, so you're getting exactly what you need at a lower price.
It's a lot quicker to flow through the aisles.
And back live here from Alvin, Texas. 0-2 count to the leadoff batter, leading off the bottom half of the sixth inning as Alicia Owens up there. Owens in the ball game, a pair of ground ball outs, swinging a curveball. Thorne coming over, can't make the play. We're in the bottom half of the sixth inning, nobody on, nobody out. As Owens with the 0-2 count should be followed by Shelby Bagwell and Selena Valdez. As Hernandez gets the sign and the pitch, grounded towards Souza. Short hop over to first base and will make the play easily for the 4-3 put-out. One out in the inning as Bagwell will step to the plate. Bagwell 2 for 2 with a double and a triple with a run scored. Back in the second inning. Has a swing and a line drive back up to center field. It's going to be a base hit, so Bagwell a hit short of the cycle, which would be a home run. And barring a huge comeback by Lamar State, will not get a chance to try to add to that number. That is the 8th hit of the ball game for the Lady Dolphins. Puts a runner on first base now with one out.
Come on, Selena.
As a pop-up, Souza over. It'll be an infield fly rule anyway. The home plate umpire and the base umpire didn't call it. 2 outs now in the inning. As Souza able to secure the pop fly off of Valdez bat, and it'll be the number 9 hitter Hillary Jackson, who had a base hit and an RBI back in the second inning. Takes a pitch right across the heart of the plate for strike one. 4-1 Alvin. 2 outs with a runner on first base here in the sixth inning. And that's a very late time call there, and Hernandez had already gone into the motion. And I think Bryn Pulcher mentioning it to the home plate umpire, there is no way Jackson got that time call and able to bail out of the batter's box there before Hernandez was almost releasing the pitch, and almost really you just go ahead and release it anyway. As a pitch, fouled back to the screen. 0-2 the count on Jackson. Had the bloop single for the run back in the second inning to drive home Bagwell, who had doubled. Right-handed hitter against the right-handed sophomore pitcher from Baytown Lee. Has a pitch popped up. Over the screen and back out of play. Count holding it 0-2. Has the wind and the pitch in the dirt. Gets by Pulcher. It'll move the runner up to second base on the... We'll call that a pass ball because Pulcher's got to keep that in front. There is absolutely no reason for that ball to squeeze through her legs and get behind the umpire there.
You can do this one.
So a runner now at second base with 2 away.
Go, Hillary.
With a 2-2 or 1-2 count. And Jackson stepping out again as Hernandez, one of the faster working pitchers in the conference. Hernandez getting the sign from Pulcher. The 1-2 pitch, swinging a ground ball back to Hernandez. She'll take care of it to throw to first base to Wilhelm. On the fielder's choice, 1-3 on the putout, and that will take care of Alvin as they get a hit, lead a runner. We go to the top half of the seventh inning. Lamar State will need 3 to tie. Back after this timeout on PSN Sports.
It's Truck Month, Southeast Texas, and the best deals can be found at your #1 Ram dealer.
And Mid-County has new 2016 Ram 2500 four-wheel drive Cruze for $34,500.
That price includes warranty forever.
Join the #1 team in Southeast Texas. Shop MidCountyDodge.com.
I would say the main reason that I started with Lamar State College Port Arthur was because it was close to home. I like that the classes are a lot smaller. Being that it's a smaller environment, teachers are able to do a lot more one-on-one. Recently, I just did a graphic design internship with a local ad agency. Really cool thing about that was I ended up landing a full-time position with them, and I have Lamar State College to thank for that.
Consider Lamar State College, Port Arthur. Success is closer than you think.
The rustic Pine Tree Lodge on Taylor's Bayou in LaBelle serves up marvelous meals and wholesome family fun 6 days a week. On the weekends, kick up your heels to live music on the Pine Tree's gigantic patio. Enjoy some of the best seafood steaks and burgers in Southeast Texas while taking in the beauty of the bayou. The Miller family has spent over 30 years perfecting Pine Tree favorites like chicken fried steak, fried shrimp, and shrimp and grits. They also have a boat launch for all types of boating or fishing. The Pine Tree Lodge, where the road ends and the fun begins.
Veolia is the leading global provider of environmental solutions. By improving energy efficiency, better managing water and wastewater, and recovering resources from waste, we're supporting business and industry while protecting our Gulf Coast in a responsible way. And just like Port Arthur's Lamar State College, Veolia has a passion for excellence, helping more than 30,000 businesses and 550 communities with their environmental needs. Today, Veolia is resourcing the world for a better tomorrow. Learn more at veolianorthamerica.com.
And back live here from Alvin. Last chance for Lamar State. Top half of the 7th inning, trailing by 3 as Brent Pulcher leads it off. A curveball called strike 1 to Pulcher, who is 1 for 2 in the ball game. Base hit in the second. Lined out to left in her second plate appearance, 1 for 2. Nobody on, nobody out. Has a swing and a fly ball pulled foul. 0-2 the count. Lamar State playing in a game here that means absolutely nothing. They'll finish up the season in a rescheduled doubleheader tomorrow that will be played at San Jacinto College South, where we were at on Monday. 5 and 7 the scheduled start times for those doubleheader games, and a change in the rule in the conference. Last year there was some games that were not finished up in the regular season, so the conference agreed that every game that's on the conference schedule would be completed to task, no matter what the standings and the importance of those games are. So the count holding at 0-2 on Pulcher, the sophomore from Goose Creek Memorial High School in Baytown. Barrett trying to go the distance here and finish this one off. Right now the difference in the game, the 2-run home run in the first inning by Burton. All-speed pitch struck out. Pulcher goes down swinging. And that is the first strikeout of the ball game by Tabitha Barrett. So 1 out here in the 7th as it'll bring up Brooke Wilhelm, who grounded into a pair of fielder's choices to first base unassisted. So left-handed hitting first baseman up there with 1 out. As that off-speed pitch low and inside for ball 1. 2 outs remaining in the game for Lamar State. They picked up the earlier victory 4-3. And that clinches at least 3rd place for the Seahawks.
Good pitch, good pitch.
Off-speed pitch slides off the outside corner, ball 2. Alvin added a pair in the second inning to counteract the Alexis Perez home run, the only run of the ball game for Lamar State. Has a curveball inside corner and up at the letters, ball 3. So not close on that pitch there, as now Bagwell's going to go out to have a conversation with Barrett right here, trying to go after this hitter. One run, 5 hits, 1 error for Lamar State. 4 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Alvin Lady Dolphins. As the line and pitch grounded back up the middle, Burton will glide over to make the short hop, and it's going to get away at first base. It's going to be an infield hit, as Brooke Wilhelm will beat it out at first base. So Wilhelm on at first with hit number 6 of the ball game for the Seahawks.
Go, ladies.
And you need more traffic right here if you're Lamar State. trying to get back in this. Need at least one more base runner with Thorne, the number 9 hitter, coming up. Thorne 1 for 2. Swinging a line drive back up the middle base hit. It's going to scoot toward the gap as Wilhelm will turn second and head to third easily to put runners on the corners with 1 out. And so Lamar State trying to put up a fight here as the top of the order coming to the plate.
Come on, ladies. Finish strong, Ken. Come on. Finish strong.
So Sheridan representing the tying run. With 1 out here in the 7th. As Sheridan takes a pitch up and away for ball 1. Sheridan in the ball game is 0 for 3, so she is due. Reached on a fielder's choice back in the 3rd inning and had a stolen base. And right now you're trying to be real patient with Barrett trying to close this one out. 1 ball and no strikes. It's a pitch, grounded to second base. They'll tag the runner, throw to first base, will not be in time to throw home as Wilhelm will score the 2nd run of the ball game for the Seahawks. The ball gets away, and now Sheridan will scoot down to second on the overthrow.
Okay, calm down.
And so a 4-2 ball game now as Wilhelm scores.
Come on, we got 2 outs. 2 outs, ladies. Get the batter.
And so Thorne out at second. Only 4 unassisted fielder's choice. As Wilhelm scores on the play from third. Sheridan down at second on the E2. So Bailey Souza still representing the tying run here with a 1-0 count. Trying to get to the Hardy order with Hernandez waiting on deck. So they're just trying to get on base to represent the tying run. As the wind and the pitch on the inside corner, Souza backed away, thought she had ball 2. 1-1 the count with 2 away.
Come on, Alvin.
Sheridan, good speed down at second base. As Souza takes the pitch up and away, ball 2. Two balls and 1 strike with 2 away.
Right here, babe.
Has a pitch line, third base side but foul.
Pitch, Tabby.
Evens the count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So Lamar State down to an out, maybe down to a pitch here with the freshman from Barbers Hill batting with 2 away.
Come on, Alvin.
Souza in the ball game has
Win it right here.
popped out to short, flied out to right, and grounded out to short. Has the wind and the pitch.
Go get it, go get it.
And the first baseman diving, and DeLune can't get there. So that close to ending this one. It will stay at 2 balls and 2 strikes. As Souza trying to serve that down the right field side with the right fielder off the line and in. Outfield playing straight away. Has a pitch grounded, shortstop side in the hole. It's going to get in for a base hit. Sheridan will take third on the play. And the question is, will you send the runner Souza down to second base now with runners on the corners and 2 away? And time called here as Rudy Cantu is going to go out to talk to her infield as Sheridan takes third on the hit. So the second hit of the inning, 7th of the ball game for Lamar State. And again, I think that Souza has to be very wary here to try to move up with Hernandez at the plate, where she could possibly tie this up with 1 swing or give Lamar State the lead. The wind beginning to blow in a little bit harder from center field. It's blowing from left center across to the first base line. And you know Hernandez will not get cheated up here. So the outfield a little deeper in left field here. Center fielder shading in now. Hernandez showing bunt, takes strike 1. And one of the rare times that the runner's going to move down to second base. So Lamar State on the stolen base has 2 in scoring position now. A base hit evens this one up. Hernandez batting from the right side. Fly ball to left. Left fielder back. Chasing toward the corner. It's going to get to the wall. 2 runs will score. Hernandez will check in at second and will hold there with a 2 RBI double. Clutch hit there from Hernandez. Gets her off the hook for the loss. And now a chance for Lamar State to take the lead with 1 swing of the bat here. Hit number 8 of the ball game for Lamar State. A pair of consecutive hits with 2 away. Hernandez with 2 RBIs. And a fly ball hit by Perez, but pulled well foul. It had home run distance. No balls and 1 strike. As the off-speed pitch, line to left and back, toward the wall, and just foul. That ball about a foot foul outside the line. There's no play left there for Zeros.
Do not put it right over the plate.
And 2 loud fouls here by Alexis Perez. That would have given Lamar State the lead easily with Hernandez's speed. And Perez trying to lug it out to second base, coming back to the plate, trying to calm herself here. Taking a breath here as the home plate umpire gives her a second to get back up in there. It's a big out right here for the pitcher to try to get as a pitch up and away. She's not coming anywhere close on that one for Perez to try to swing at after the last 2 pitches. That ball just outside the left field line by about a foot.
Right here,
As the wind and the pitch over the first base dugout out of play. Count holding at 1-2.
Right here,
We're 4-4 tie here in the top of the 7th. Lamar State with plating 2 to even it up. Fly ball once again pulled foul. In fact, 3 runs in the inning for Lamar State to tie it up. And Perez has not missed by much here of giving Lamar State the lead with 2 outs. And they'll keep Barrett out there, facing the leading home run hitter who already has 1 to her credit today in this second game of the doubleheader. That was the only run Lamar State had leading up to this inning. As the wind and the pitch, swing and a pop-up. Shortstop settling under will make the play, and that will do it. But the damage is done. Lamar State plates 3.
Now we need to hit.
On 3 hits. They leave 1. We're in a 4-4 tie. We head to the home half of the 7th inning. Coming back live from Alvin after this. And back live here from Alvin Community College. Bottom half of the 7th coming, and Alvin about 15 minutes ago thought this was not going to have to happen here. But Lamar State coming off the deck to score 3 in the top half of the 7th inning, all with 2 away, to tie this ball game up at 4 apiece. So we'll play here in the bottom of the 7th. Remind you that Seahawks on the Seawall, the 5K walk fun run, or walk and run, May 6, 2016 at 7 p.m. 1800 Lakeshore Drive in front of Lamar State College at Port Arthur. Brought to you by Prompt 2 Immediate Care. It's a chip time event. You can register at secure.cajuntiming.com to get your entry form. As the top of the order due here for Alvin, trying to win it here in the bottom of the 7th inning in a 4-4 tie is Rebecca Hernandez. Now off the hook for the loss at this point. Low and inside for ball 1 to Salinas. Nobody on, nobody out. Right-handed hitting leadoff hitter has reached on a fielder's choice, officially 0 for 3 in the ball game. As Hernandez trying to shut down, and that's going to hit her on the lead hip. Second hit batter of the ball game. Ladies and gentlemen, Rebecca Hernandez did not want to hit the leadoff hitter to put the winning run on base. If you know anything about sports, you would hold unnecessarily nonsensical comments to yourself as that ball popped. Miller ranging over. It's going to drop in front of Nicole Thorne as that ball blooped in as for some reason Miller was charging on the play. Puts 2 on now with nobody out. And now Alvin has set up shop here as Zeros loops that one over the shortstop Miller. And it's the 9th hit of the ball game for the Lady Dolphins in this 4-4 tie. Now a chance to win it here for Burton with good speed on the bases in Salinas and Zeres. And right now it's going to take a major Houdini act for Hernandez to get out of this one unscathed. As a fastball up at the letters, strike 1. Burton had the 2-run home run in the first. A base hit and an RBI in the second. 3 of the 4 runs responsible for Burton as a pitch up and away for ball 1. 1-1 the count. Not showing bunt here to try to move the runners along with the cleanup batter Krolchek waiting on deck. 1-1 count. Has a fly ball pulled foul. Strike 2 now on Burton. A hit batter to open the inning. A base hit by Zeres. Looped over the shortstop Miller. Puts 2 on and nobody out. Has a pitch, line, right field side and back toward the wall, and it's carrying. It's out of here. It's a 3-run home run the opposite way as the wind helps guide it out of here, and Alvin wins it 7-4. We'll come back and give you the totals back after this on PSN. Like the And back live here from Alvin Community College. We have gone final in game number 2. Heroics for Malnisha Burton as she hits a pair of home runs in the ball game, drives home 6 in the game, and her highlight career game for the Lady Dolphins here at Alvin as they pick up the victory by a final score of 7-4. Hernandez does not retire anybody for the second time in a week in the 7th inning after giving up 7 straight runs to LSU Eunice last Wednesday on the road at Eunice. And the final score in the ballgame, 7-4. 7 runs, 10 hits, 1 error for Alvin. They leave 5 on base. 4 runs, 9 hits, 1 error, 6 runners left on base for Lamar State. The winning pitcher, Tabitha Barrett. The losing pitcher, Rebecca Hernandez. Home runs in the ballgame, Lexi Perez with her 16th of the year, or 17th of the year. And for Malnisha Burton, she hits 2 in the ballgame in the first inning and also in the 7th inning to win it in a game that was played in 1 hour and 44 minutes. I'd like to thank Dave Biondi, everybody back at BNet Streaming for turning the knobs, twisting the dials, making us look and sound so good. Reminder of final score in the earlier one. Lamar State clinching 3rd place with the victory over Alvin 4-3 in the earlier game, 7-4 in the nightcap. Lamar State 27-23 and 14-8 now. We'll see you tomorrow from San Jacinto College with Galveston, Texas.
Special sports presentation of the Premier Sports Network, the new generation of sports broadcasting, and a proud part of the Premier Entertainment Group. All rights reserved.